Here we go, guys, back with another breakdown with the grinder. Here we go. Got my boy Skylar King, BJJ. Make sure you tap into his YouTube, guys. Subscribe to mine. Today, we're gonna go over controlling from full mount. We worked so far on the back mount on the channel, side control, and half guard. So today, we're gonna go over the other position to control, which is full mount. So we're gonna have my partner here. He's gonna be down. Yep. So I'm gonna start in full mount, guys. Whether I pass from side control to full mount or half guard to full mount, same control. So here we go, guys. I'm in full mount. One big thing I wanna do, guys, is try to control with my legs. So I like to, instead of keeping my legs out here, where this guy could get his elbows inside or push my hips away, I really wanna be tight like a wet t-shirt. So what I do is here, I squeeze my knees. You can play here on the hips or you can play higher. It just depends on what you're trying to work to, guys, or what you're comfortable with. Okay, so I could work on the hips if I wanted to and stay low, especially if this is a jiu-jitsu match and I'm just trying to more so control this guy, right? Or wrestling, right? Pin this guy. But if it's MMA where I'm looking to strike or self-defense, obviously I want to be more postured up, so I'm going to work more of a high mount. High mount is just getting my knees higher under his armpits right here. Squeeze again. I could punch. This guy really can't move. Try to move a bit, it's gonna be hard. Just squeezing again with my legs. Here we go, guys. Also, if this guy's grabbing your arms or anything like that, all I do for control is walk my hands up. Look at that. When his arms is high like this, he can't push. Remember, guys, jiu-jitsu is like chess. You want to be a step ahead of this guy. So again, if his arms is up, it's gonna be hard for him to push and get back to half guard or side control. Now he might have to give me his back per se. He gives me his back, he starts to turn. All I do is just follow him. All right, flatten him out if we want. Back to the mount position. Again, guys, we can be in full mount, we could be lower on the hips, or we work higher. Just make sure, again, you squeeze your knees, guys. Stay tight here. Keep your feet close in. Don't flare them out. Okay? And obviously we got plenty of submissions here. We could go arm bars, triangles, head and arm chokes, Ezekiel chokes, or again, just control from mount or ground and pound with punches, or we have our elbows. So again, the biggest thing when in mount is just keeping your knees tight, guys. You know this guy escape from mount is gonna be two big things. He's gonna try to use his hands, but if I'm high or got his elbows up, how can he use his hands, right? Or he's gonna try to use his legs or hips or try to turn. But again, if I'm high and squeezing, it's gonna be very hard for him to turn. If I squeeze, how can he turn? It's gonna be hard for him to turn, right? So make sure, again, we squeeze our knees together and try to work high mount to work ground and pound, or we can take a limb. We can take our limb and we can work submissions from here, guys. Okay, so we have plenty of options from full mount. So that's how we control from full mount. So far on the channel, we have control from full mount, side mount, back mount, and half guard. That's pretty much all the positions on top. We have some hybrid positions like butterfly guard, north-south, and we'll get to those very soon. Again, guys, make sure you subscribe, like the channel, share with a friend, leave comments, and turn on your notification bells. And remember, subscribe to Skylar BJJ as well. Let's go.